I'm getting ready to do a little sketching of some leaves as part of this video. I got these outside today. So I'm going to sketch on here, and I'm going to use charcoal and darken up the ground before I start sketching, and sort of work on extracting out the drawing using some more charcoal and also the kneadable eraser. So you'll see that happening. Okay, here are some of the materials. I've got different kinds of vine charcoal. I used to do a lot of figure drawing with these and other drawing. I really like charcoal a lot. There's some nice fat pieces. And I've got this tool that I can put the charcoal in to help help ease up small pieces of it. And then I have these little white charcoal. It's not really charcoal, I don't know what you call it. Compressed white charcoal sticks. So that's like the last layer to add like some lightest lights to a drawing. And then I didn't bring them upstairs, I have to get them. I will use my kneadable eraser on this. And then I have some smudge sticks, which you'll see when I'm actually working on it. Okay, we're gonna start. Just gonna work in this area with some fat soft charcoal. Get it pretty dark so that it's easy to bring out the textures and design of the leaves when I draw them. And just gonna do this roughly, doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm going to start with a piece of thin vine charcoal, loosely like rough in what I'm kind of seeing here, keeping my eye on the leaves, shapes of the leaf. I know I recently did a sound reel of starting a painting. So I'm not going to talk too much in this one. Hopefully you'll hear some of the sounds of charcoal. I'm going to run off the page here a little bit with this one, I think. That's okay. I'm not working in my studio right now. I'm upstairs in a different part of my house. I just felt like doing that tonight. Gonna get another little piece of the fat charcoal just to kind of rough out this part here that isn't quite right. Okay, so we've got that. And these are the smudge sticks. They come in all different kinds of sizes. There's a skinny one. This nice thick one. They're fun to use. Good for smudging. And I think now I didn't get the shadows. I'm gonna I'm trying to think what I want to start with. I think I want to do some subtle markings of the veins in the leaf. So I'm going to start by, if you look at this here, the background's light. So on my sheet here, it's not light. I'm just going to start there in terms of like wiping some things out. And there's little shadows in here, which I'll try to incorporate. Sometimes I can forget about the shadows, but they're really an important piece of the drawing because it helps create that dimension, some form of depth. And I am working on a piece of, so this kneadable eraser, you can just knead it until it's sort of clean again. And then you can keep working here. Okay, I'm gonna pause and then I'll come back a little later on into the drawing. Okay, back again. And I'm gonna use a little bit of the smudge sticks. Just to and I went around the outside and tried to lift up some of the charcoal to create the, you know, the lighter background. a little bit darker. It helps to squint. Like if you've seen some of my other videos, even for painting, it does help to squint. This helps you identify the values in what you're looking at for your drawing. And values are the, that's the range of light to darks. And whatever it is you're, if you're painting or you're drawing, there's always a scale of light to dark that you're working with. And this one here is a pretty dark leaf. It's got those nice chocolate browns. A lot of the leaves now, they're almost all down where I am here, and the colors are kind of fading. Of course, it's been a really dry fall, so the trees had color. They were kind of wilting a lot just because we haven't had a lot of rain. So I think the colors weren't as saturated as in the past. I've got okay. Trying to get the those little shadows in here. They're a little bit lighter than actually they're quite a bit lighter than the leaves. I'm just really trying to get a general sense of the leaves here. Like I said, it's not totally accurate. I'm not looking for that. Okay, I'm going to take another little pause here and work on this a little bit more, and then I'll come back. Okay, this is just going to try to wrap this up now a little bit, so you get the gist of the thing here, the drawing. I've got a little bit more clarity on the shadows around here, and I guess I'm going to darken this one up a little bit. Yeah. And again, it's not exactly what I'm seeing, but I'm just going with it. you know, no one who would be looking at this would know. Just gonna take a little bit more of this color, the charcoal out here. And this one doesn't have a lot of white in it, except for the background, but I'm going to use a little bit of the white charcoal stick just to so you can see how that comes out. And of course, these drawings you can always, I find I can, you know, I can keep working on them. There's always things that I'm seeing that I can tweak, certainly with the values. In this one, yeah, there's a lot I can see that I would work on here. So the drawings can take time. They're fun. They're meditative, I think, too, in a lot of ways, at least for me. So I'm just gonna pull out the white charcoal stick. And I don't really know what I want to do with it, but I think what I'm going to start is just sort of rubbing some of this in here. Kind of graze things up a little bit, which is nice, and maybe I get some, just the movement of how I'm moving across the paper with it. Adds a little something to the drawing. I just get to experiment, and you know, I don't know if I like exactly how that's working out, but it's okay. I can always do another one. And you see how this can lighten up areas. Going over the charcoal, kind of lightening it up, keeping in mind the values, the lights and darks that I'm seeing. I'm squinting my eyes to help with that process of seeing the lights and the darks. Just also good to play around, just to see what the tools will do that you have. The charcoal, the smudge sticks, the different types of charcoal, the width of it, the softness of it, all that stuff comes into play. It's even fun to just take the different sticks of charcoal and experiment, just drawing lines on paper, like with applying different pressure. Seeing what that does. I don't really like what happened here with this. This was better, darker. So I'm gonna just darken that back up a little bit if I can. It's okay. It's okay. There we go. So maybe I'm gonna stop there. And just kind of let this be. Yeah, so you can practice with this at home. Just get some newsprint paper or just sketchbook paper. Mask out an area with the soft charcoal, and we'll just start from there. And you're going to kind of pull things out and add things in and just keep, it's almost like sculpting your drawing. So I think I'm going to stop there, and I hope this was interesting for you to watch. Thank you so much for being here. See you soon.